Why do we ask such questions to other women? Why? Hey real fam, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining. I've been meaning to do this video and I've seen a couple of videos and it was not sitting right by me, and I thought, let me do it. I've heard it not once, not twice, many times. Why do we like asking women when they're getting pregnant, when they're having babies? Why do we like asking those questions? I feel like, people feel entitled to take ownership of what's happening in other people's lives, which is really hard to understand for me. Like, I don't get it. Why is that? So first of all, don't mind the dog. First of all, it's a question of, when are you getting married? You get married. When are you having a child? You have a child. When are you having a second child? Why do we ask such questions? I wish for us to really limit asking such, because there are women out there that have been trying to have children, but they haven't been able to conceive, and you come from nowhere asking the question, when are you having a baby? When are you having a child? Have you asked yourself the question that maybe this person has been trying for a baby, or maybe they cannot have a baby? And hearing you ask that question might hurt them because they know that they will never be able to conceive. Some have been trying years and years, and yet you are here asking. They're desperately in need of having one, but you are there asking, when are you having a baby and everything? Do you have a baby? Do you even have a baby? And if you have, why don't you just be busy taking care of your own baby and don't worry about other people? Like, okay, here's the question. Knowing if someone else is gonna have a baby when and how is that gonna make anything good for you? How is that going to change things for you? What will it do for you? Why the concern? Like, because there are people that would ask with the right intention to say, oh wow, I can't wait to see you being a mom and having babies and all of that, which is great. That is like a good way, because it's like, okay, they just wonder how you will be as mom, or maybe they see you around kids and they see that, oh, you look lovely, it's like you can really take care of your kids, something like that. They could ask it in the right way with no strings attached. And then you have this person who's gonna just be asking and just poking. It's the same thing as, when are you getting married? Like, is there anything wrong if a person does not get married? Is there anything wrong if a person decides, no, I'm not gonna have kids? What's wrong with it? So is there some kind of level of life, or when you are married or when you have kids? What does it, like, some people don't even care if, like, for them is not even something. Listen, I for one love family, and having kids and being married is something that I knew that one day I would want to have. So that's why I'm okay with the fact that I'm married, and I'm okay with the fact that I'm gonna have children. It's okay, I'm okay with it. But there's someone who's like that, I don't want kids, and it's okay. And women, as women, and I'm not really dissing other women, but we really need to talk about this, my ladies, my darlings. I love you so much, but we really need to talk about this. We look down on each other so much, to a point where we drag each other down, and it's not pretty. It's not nice. It's really not nice. Yet you say you are empowering me as a woman, and you believe in woman empowerment. You can't be doing that as a woman. You can't be doing that. So it's like, when another one is not married, and there are people that believe that, okay, once I'm married, I'm just gonna hang out with people that are married and all of that. No, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. If you've been my friend and you are not married, and now I get married and you are not married, or you get married and now the friendship, obviously there'll be certain changes on how we spend time with each other, because if you are not married, you have the flexibility, but I have responsibilities for my family. But does that mean the friendship has to go? Can we return back to the word love, the word friendship, the root of how everything started? You understand? So anyway, that's a topic for another day, friendship, and it's a topic for another day, but you get the gist of what I'm saying, right? So my message to you right now is that stop asking people questions that stop asking such questions. Like I don't even know how to even express or explain this type of questions, because these questions can be, you can ask this question and it can be a wake-up call to someone to say, hey, by the way, the doctor said to me that I'm not going to conceive, I'm not going to have children. Or you're going to say that to someone who is been trying for years and nothing is happening. Or you're going to tell it to someone who is not even willing to have kids. Or it's like it's an issue of, okay, one of them in a relationship, they don't want, like, it could be many things. So let's be very careful when we ask such questions, guys. And before we ask things, let's think as to how it will affect another person. And you know, it's easy when someone that I know, someone who's close to me, maybe kind of ask me that kind of question. And if we once had an engagement on such topics, it would be okay. My response will, but if it's someone that you don't even know, out of nowhere, whenever you go to inboxes, because I think right now the biggest platform that really is messing people's lives and it's really hurting other people is social platforms, because someone out of nowhere is gonna comment. They'll be like, you're busy dancing there, when are you having a child, or something like that. Like, you know, all of those things. So let's really be cautious and really think before we ask such questions. And remember that we might be asking these things and it might be affecting someone else, you know, in a bad way, in a negative way, and it might not be great. And yeah, that's basically what I want to say. And as to when people are getting married, that is none of your business, honey. That is none of your business. They know their plans. And even if they tell you, what are you gonna do? Because even if they are gonna get married and they're gonna invite you, you don't need to ask them when. They will send you an invite if you're invited to be part of the wedding, all right? Part of the celebration. And even if they're not doing like a celebration, if they want you to know that, hey, we are doing a private celebration, wedding for two or just family, if they want you to know, they will somehow inform you. But until then, just mind your own business, honey. Please mind your own business and just stay on your lane. And I'm saying this in a very, very, listen, with love. I'm saying it with love, and I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. I'm not trying to really cause a vibe or tension between women or friends or just you and your people. I'm not doing that. Listen, my name is Nthabi, which means make me happy, and I just want to be happy. I don't want to mess. I don't want to just, you know. So please take it wusa. Take it in the right way and take it in a positive way to say there are some women there that are trying but they can't, and you are asking them something that they don't even have an answer to. You're probably breaking their heart. They might just smile at you, but it might be painful to them. It might hurt them. All right? So yeah. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. I've been meaning to do this video like for a while now. And it's not really something that has been asked to me personally a lot of times, but it's something that I've seen happening, especially on social media. And when you see people's responses, some you see that even their response is like they're not happy with this. So I thought, because I have a platform to empower and transform, let me also use my platform to say, if you know someone who does this, tell them to hold it right there. Or if you are that person who keeps doing that, pause a little bit. Unless you know someone personally and you've had such engagements, then you can, but pause on that. Okay? All right? Okay. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate you. And of course, if it's your first time on my channel, my name is Nthabi. I think I said it at the beginning. So please make sure that you subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you don't miss the next video. And with that said, please check on the description. I have a link to the Empowered Women mailing list. Please click on that link and just put your details. Let's engage. We're gonna have amazing sessions, Zoom sessions, and even physical events where we're gonna meet, but that will depend on how things are going. And yeah, especially if you're in South Africa, in Gauteng specifically, because it's closer, you might just be lucky to be a part of that event. So, but until then, we can connect with everyone across the world through Zoom, through YouTube, and yeah. So with that said, please make sure that you do that now. Love you always. Mwah.